Chiefs made sure they'll have Super Bowl MVP Patrick Mahomes around for as long as possible. Mahomes agreed to a 10-year extension worth up to $503 million. The deal is worth $477 million in guarantee mechanisms and includes a no trade clause and opt out clauses if guaranteed mechanisms are not met. Joining us now to talk more about this from Charlotte, North Carolina is Roger Green. Roger, this is the richest contract in professional sports history. This even surpasses Mike Trout's $426.5 million deal with the Los Angeles Angels. We've got a lot of money on the table here.
Can we just say, show me the money? We're talking about $500 million, Nietzsche. This is not play money. This is monopoly type money. This is something that is unheard of, but definitely well deserved because they've had Patrick Mahomes under his rookie salary, his rookie contract. You talk about an MVP caliber player. He led them to the Super Bowl, won the Super Bowl MVP. So you're talking about a phenomenal once in a generation athlete. So I'm excited that he's getting paid, and to add a different layer of dynamics, he's considered an African American quarterback. So this is unheard of on so many different levels.
I understand that this contract extension, Roger, starts in 2022 when the NFL salary cap is projected to be at $227.5 million. Do you think that that number will be affected at all depending on any revenue losses that we've experienced due to the coronavirus pandemic?
Yeah, they're expecting some loss to that number here or there. But what I think is more important than even the monetary amount of this contract is some of the incentives and some of the language that's put in the clause. Clauses such as no trade clause, an opt-out clause if anything changes with the club that he doesn't like. So he really got a great deal, a lot of incentive to play for the rest of his life. And in other words, he has a once in a lifetime deal that has cemented him as being a Kansas City Chiefs player for the rest of his career.
It's interesting, for him to be able to become this solidified in the midst of everything that's going on in our world right now. Like you mentioned, he is locked and situated for a number of years. And like you said, show me the money. They have definitely shown the money in this case. What are your thoughts as far as other professional athletes, other sports? Do you think that they're going to follow suit and kind of lock in some of their players or secure the deal with some of their players even in this moment?
Well, the market always dictates value. It's not about what you think. It's not your psychological perception of what somebody's worth. Whatever the market says you're worth, that's typically what you're worth. So this is going to affect a lot of quarterbacks going forward. I'm looking at even Cam Newton in New England. If he has a phenomenal year this year, he's going to say, show me the money. And that rate is just going to continue to increase exponentially. So I think Patrick Mahomes has done something breakthrough in nature, and a lot of that has to do with his coach Andy Reid. He's a quarterback's coach.
Sure.
He's a coach that is known to take quarterbacks and groom them and take them to the next level. So they have worked in tandem, and now they have their quarterback of the future.
Well, Roger, I'm thinking maybe I need to get out on the field and train a little bit and see what kind of contract I get, and see if they need any additional help out on the field. I'm available. Roger, always a great conversation with you. Thank you so much for joining us today.
It's always a pleasure talking to you, Nietzsche.